Mumbai once again painted a sorry picture as Rajasthan have beaten Mumbai Indians. Steve Smith was the hero for Rajasthan as he scored 75 not-out runs. So, well, the third successive victory for Rajasthan Royals and the third successive defeat for Mumbai Indians. Nikhil, the way Mumbai batted, probably, not having enough runs on board, do you think?
Well, absolutely. At one stage, they didn't look like getting past 130, close to 140. But thanks to that good innings of Corey Anderson as well as Keiron Pollard, they got some sort of respectability. But respectability would only work when you had a bowling unit that could go out there and defend 165. Before the game started, we said that apart from Lasith Malinga, Harbhajan Singh is the only guy who on his day would go out and win you a game. But unfortunately, he was injured, he was out. So 165 were never good enough. All that money and not enough match winners for Mumbai. The other thing that worries me, where Rohit came out to bat in the middle, they made a couple of changes in that middle order. I don't think Rohit will be able to control the game as he would like to batting in that middle order. He's got to bat up the order. He gets 20, 25. He can build a big sort of innings. Him coming out to bat in the middle order, you're asking him to do something out of what he's been used to doing in the recent past, and that might not work over a long period of time.
So, Boria, did, Rohit Sharma, the second successive duck for him in the tournament? Obviously, you do not expect somebody of his stature to get out on zero for two successive times. Nikhil mentioned that obviously him coming down the order probably didn't work. You think that was one of the reasons that Rohit has not been performing?
Clearly the fact that he came down the order, he's under pressure and he looked it. I mean, if you see, he was sitting in those sideboards, in front of those sideboards along with Nitin Patel and was under pressure. I mean, his face said it all. Without Harbhajan Singh, this Mumbai bowling attack did not look the part to defend 165. Gopal and Jagdisha Suchit are not good enough as spinners to stop Steven Smith in full flow. Rohit Sharma is a key cog in the Mumbai Indians wheel. This is like Sachin Tendulkar in the 2003 World Cup, Radhika. Should he bat fourth? Should he bat top of the order? If you are trying to protect your best batsman, i.e. Rohit Sharma, you might as well sort of have him at number 7, number 8. It would work. Rohit Sharma in a 20-over game will have to bat top of the order, get him as many of the 120 balls as he can so that he can win you a match. It's as simple as that. 2 matches he scored 98 in one, a duck in the other. So you bat him at the top of the order. Clearly there is something wrong in that Mumbai think tank at the moment. Too many people, who knows? But the fact of the matter is it's not looking a happy side to me.
But Boria, Keiron Pollard seems to have listened to you. Not a match-winning performance, but he was the one responsible for taking Mumbai to a sort of respectable total.
Absolutely, and I was thinking that, cricket makes a complete idiot of you on occasions, isn't it? I mean, what do they know of cricket who only cricket know? Having said that, I thought he kept it a tad too late. Maybe he should have, 11, 12 overs, 50 runs, Radhika, 50 or 55. From there on, the last 7 or 8 overs getting you 100 plus. Again, 165 in front of this Rajasthan batting lineup with that attack would never be enough. So maybe Corey Anderson and Keiron Pollard left it a tad too late. But all said and done, Mumbai is not looking the team that can go the distance. Something is desperately needed. I don't know what.
Mumbai somehow seemed to be late starters, Nikhil. They didn't do so well in IPL8 as well. But is that something that can be expected of this Mumbai side going ahead into the tournament?
Well, for the Mumbai fans' sake, I hope so, Radhika, because, at the end of the day, you've got the number of match winners, but one of them doesn't have a good enough day. Who's going to win you a game? Not every day Corey Anderson, Keiron Pollard are going to get to some sort of respectable total on the board. But apart from that, you look at that bowling department as well. Somehow looking at that bowling unit, it doesn't give you the kind of confidence you'd want to say, fair enough, this is a good season. Out of the 4 or 5 bowlers playing, 3 of them have a good day. You can go out there and win a game. 130 runs can be defended is not the case. The runs would have to be put on board with a margin of 20-25 at least, with a kind of weak bowling attack that Mumbai has got, and that's unfortunate for them. I think that middle order, it's the openers who set up the game. The middle order should be looking to run away. Because Rohit is under pressure, Boria has made a very valid point, because Rohit is under pressure, he's been forced to literally move out from his usual batting spot, come and bat in the middle order, so that there's some sort of consistency in terms of Rohit, Corey Anderson and Keiron Pollard. But what happens at the top? You lose a couple of wickets at the top, then you're always looking to play catch up. Then you'll be looking to play 3, 4, 5 overs with, just looking to push the ball in the gaps. You start to lose momentum, and then you look to gain momentum. And if you don't gain momentum, you would have got to 120, 130. Had Keiron Pollard not got 70 odd, it would have been very difficult.
It would have been difficult, Nikhil, and obviously
they're missing 2 key batsmen in the middle order.
They are missing that. Boria, like Nikhil also mentioned, and like we've been talking, we've been criticizing the Mumbai bowling, but like Nikhil also mentioned, you've also said the batting is a big problem as well, and that middle order. Today also, that injury to Aaron Finch sort of added to the misery that Mumbai has. Were you happy with the changes also, Boria? I want to ask you that Mumbai made in today, getting Ambati Raidu and Tare out and getting Unmukh Chand and Parthiv Patel in. Were you happy with those 2 changes?
Parthiv Patel for sure, yes. I mean, Parthiv Patel at the top of the order can be explosive. I mean, he's done well in the past. But tell me something, where is the consistency in thought? First match Pragyan Ojha played, second match got dropped. For what? One bad performance? Jagdisha Suchit plays second match. Today S. Gopal plays, yes, Harbhajan Singh is injured. Parthiv Patel plays in place of Aditya Tare. Ambati Raidu dropped. Somebody else comes in, Unmukh Chand. Where is the consistency in thought? Rohit Sharma goes down the order. There must be some consistency in thought, Radhika. It is like, okay, there is a problem there, let's try and plug it. It's, thinking aftermath of a problem. You're trying to fix problems rather than be proactive. Tell me 2 bowlers except Harbhajan Singh and Lasith Malinga who is capable of defending. Vinay Kumar well past his prime. Jagdisha Suchit doesn't look the part. S. Gopal, no. Corey Anderson on Indian soil, no. Keiron Pollard on Indian soil, no. So where will you have your bowlers to win you matches by picking wickets and stemming runs? Like Rajasthan with Tim Southee, James Faulkner and even Chris Morris. There's a serious problem in the Mumbai ranks for sure.
So, Boria, Mumbai have a lot of problems, but we have to talk about Rajasthan as well. Steve Smith played a brilliant innings today. So, Rajasthan seemed to have this really deep batting order, even if the openers didn't perform. Smith was out there. Nikhil, talk us through Smith's innings. It was probably not that explosive. Not those many boundaries, not those many big hits, those sixes. But he had a very good innings today. It was consistent and he stayed on and ensured that Rajasthan won.
Well, without a doubt, I think, Ajinkya Rahane opening right at the top. I think he set up the game nicely. And I have a feeling that with the kind of form that Steve Smith's been in the recent past, I think everybody else is going to be looking to bat around him, which is a good sign. At the end of the day, as a unit, you must be able to identify who your match winners are. You either bat around them or you either bowl around them. The captain uses them in that sort of style. And you must be able to fulfill your role. The role that's been given to Smith, as leader to go out there, he gets past 25-30, it's his job. And everybody else will bat around him that he has to go out there and finish the job. 79 not out, match-winning knock. What else do you want? Honeymoon continues.
Honeymoon continues. Nikhil, also talk us through Corey Anderson. Rajasthan did have, like you mentioned, and it was very important for Corey Anderson and Keiron Pollard to take them through to the total. The way Corey batted today, he did that in earlier matches as well. He's been important. The innings that he played, talk us through the way he paced the innings, talk us through those shots that he hit. How impressed were you with Corey Anderson?
Well, of course, he's a phenomenal player. Somebody who's done it at the international level. Here in the IPL, you probably get 1 or 2 bowlers out of the 5 of international repute. The other guys are learning youngsters coming up from domestic ranks. The shots that he played were outstanding. But I guess when you talk about Corey Anderson pacing his inning, he was forced to, be a slow starter because of the number of wickets that he had lost around. Had he gone and played a couple of shots too early, lost his wicket, they would have been struggling. So in that case, I guess he believes in his ability. He says, let me spend some time, look to rebuild a partnership. And that's what happens when you're a little weak at the top. You lose a couple of wickets. You're forced to literally bat away from your natural game in comparison to somebody who likes to go out there, with the momentum, look for boundaries straight away. But in that regard, at least, he got the Mumbai total to great amount of respectability. That partnership, I think, was phenomenal with Keiron Pollard. But at the end of the day, you need the bowling to back it up as well.
You need the bowling to perform, Nikhil. Boria, as far as Keiron Pollard is concerned, you did say that he left it a little late, probably should have done it early on. But were you happy with the pace that he had in his batting? Were you happy with the way he timed his shots? Were you happy that he was cleanly hitting the ball today? Probably he's not done in the first 2 matches, but were you happy with his hitting of the ball today?
Oh, of course, he was brilliant. I mean, anybody who scores 70, Radhika, of 34 with a strike rate of 200 plus was incredible. Now think, in one match, Keiron Pollard did not even bat. So that's the point that I'm trying to stress to you. What is the point in that think tank? I mean, this kind of a batsman doesn't get to bat. That's what happened in Calcutta when Aditya Tare and a number of others batted on, ahead of Keiron Pollard, and he did not get a chance to bat. So are you using your best resources to the optimum, or is there a problem? Keiron Pollard needs to be far more consistent. 1 in 10 matches doesn't cut the ice. He's a match winner. People have paid him enormous amount of money. So he has to do this 3 out of 5 matches, not 1 out of 5. And he also needs to do it with the ball. Keiron Pollard is an all-rounder. He's not done it with the ball. All said and done, as I said, this Mumbai side needs to take a deep breath.
Boria, very important. Obviously, Mumbai need to work on a lot of things. They will hoping that, they can put some points on the board. Thanks a lot, Boria. Thanks a lot, Nikhil. That is all that we have in this edition.